Well, hello there, my friends. We always like to take a look at Graviteam Tactics stuff, and the company just sent me all the DLC. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to take a look at the Final Offensive DLC here in Stepanovka, Marinovka. Galinovka. Shame on me. I think I'm going to play as the Germans. I've already selected them, actually. And the idea here is units of the Soviet 5th ATK broke through the German defense and are developing an offensive to the west and southwest. Basically, right now, we want to try a counterattack against Soviet units and hopefully succeed. Considering these are Soviet units, though, that's probably not going to be so easy. What I am going to do is send some of these infantry and tank units. I'm hoping my tank unit can attack. It's actually not really a tank. It's a Stug, an assault gun, but I'm still hoping this will make a difference. This is basically the map we're working with, and I must say I'm pretty impressed. I like it. It's a big map. It's a long campaign, really long. And that is what I'm looking for when I want to play some Graviteam Tactics. Look at this. We've also got a bunch of commanders we can drop. Wow. We've got a bunch of stuff here for this particular campaign. I'm liking it, guys. I'm liking it a lot. Up here in the north, we have more units. We can also move forward. But I'm hoping we don't actually get an infantry battle here because I want to get a tank battle for you guys. So, guys, we'll jump in when it begins. But I hope you're enjoying things so far. Looks like our first contact with enemy units has arrived, boys and girls, and it's going to be happening right here. Our guys just came across this enemy AT position, and I just want them to keep on firing, basically. We actually see a few enemy trucks here, but right now our guys are just taking them on with some serious machine gun fire, as well as some mortar support. That's exactly what we need to wipe this position out. And in fact, if you take a look here, those are some dead Soviets, man. And that happened really quickly, by the way. We've got some more Soviets over here, some machine gun positions. So I am going to pull back, and I'm going to change a few tactics, but not really too much. I mean, this is the whole point. We want to overrun this area completely. So we're going to keep on attacking pretty much, guys. Let's go. Vorwärts, Männer! Kind of get over here by these guys, see how they're doing. They're right on the front line, but look at that guy firing that MP40. He's firing like his life depends on it, and it does. It really does. Come on, buddy. Move up, move up. He's going to move back. We'll move with this guy. Yeah, good idea. Get into cover. He's going to go ahead and get over here into cover, and that's a really good plan. Looks like we've already taken out a lot of the Soviets. Yeah, they're not exactly in the best shape, that's for sure. All right, let's take a look at our tanks. They're moseying across, but they're almost here to this position. Let's take a look here at Krause. One thing I don't like is they don't have the lock-on camera. It's not as easy to get the lock-on camera as it used to be. Boom! Oh, say it isn't so. It's just a beautiful sound and a beautiful shot. So these guys are converging over where we think all of the Soviets are. We're basically trying to, surround them completely. And I think we are accomplishing that right now. No surrender, men. Take a look over here. We got a few Soviets on the ground. Oh, they just threw one of their grenades. No, that's one of our stick grenades. And oh my goodness, that is a dead Soviet commander. I think half his body just disappeared. And yeah, those were our boys for sure. Good work, man. Unbelievable. So we're just kind of wrapping up this area, consolidating our positions here. And they decided to, of course, be out in the open, which is not a very good idea. Vorwärts! Go, men. I know our men are under fire, but they've got to continue the attack. Not a single Soviet prisoner yet, and considering this is the final German offensive, I'm not surprised. This is really when the Soviet command was giving, directives not to retreat. Order 226 is, I'll do a separate video on that sometime. It's a bit BS, the way Hollywood portrays it. But certainly as they were approaching, or defending, I should say, on this final offensive and on any final offensive, most of the Soviets knew that defeat wasn't an option. It wasn't even so much the fear of the commanders or the fear of Stalin as it was just knowing that if the Germans broke through, their life was done. It was finished. And this is hilarious. Our guys are right next to them. Oh, machine gunner, you need to go back to training. He can't hit this guy. Come on, man. Are you serious? Dude, you are totally going to get sent to a camp. That is just not right. There we go. Got one of them. Beautiful. And actually, they also burned him up. There's another shot. Good shooting. Dropped his recoilless rifle, one to the chest. And there's still another guy over here. Nice. Good shooting, boys. Got some more enemy contact, guys. We'll take a look at it in a second. Got to be careful for friendly fire because actually that's becoming a little bit of a problem. So I think we've pretty much wiped out all the enemies here. I'm going to start sending these tanks over here to the AT gun positions. There's some nasty machine gun rounds coming our way here, so they probably have a pretty good defensive position set up here. I'm going to push aggressively with these guys. I'm just going to fast move while these guys focus entirely on firing. Look at the tracers, man. Tracer chaos right here. Feuer. Fire that MG42 for the fans. Come on. Ludwig, I paid you for this. See what unit this is specifically. So they don't have targets. Now they do. He's going to move up a bit closer, which makes sense. This distance has got to be like at least 400 meters, maybe a little more. So, of course, they've got to move up. I'm going to have these guys stay right here. All I want them to do is target the enemy. And again, the distance might be a little too great, but even just throwing rounds down range is good for me. That's enough. Move back here, see how we're doing. It looks like we've completely crushed the enemy over here, guys. I'm not seeing anything living. I'm not seeing any gunshots. We're kind of just moving through a field of dead bodies. So I'm thinking the best thing to do is take these guys and smash that next enemy position. Let's go for it. You see the movement immediately change. These units are prepared for another assault. And in fact, we've got some tanks already over here. It's a bit scary and a bit dangerous because they've got AT guns. The enemy does. As you can see, they just hit Krause. And we don't want to lose him because he's actually our commanding tank unit. Ooh, man. Krause is getting hit bad. Hold on, son. Hold on. Let's see how he's doing, man. Whew. He's taking some nasty hits, but that frontal Stug armor is pretty good, guys. Pretty damn good. Oh, that could be a dead tank. You got him through the side armor. Yeah, I think that's a vehicle loss for sure. They just hit one of our tanks. That's probably our biggest loss in the game so far. Biggest loss in this particular campaign, I should say. And again, I don't know if I'm going to turn this into an entire campaign, guys. We usually just do these first look videos on the DLC so everybody gets an idea of what they're in for. But yeah, they absolutely just torched that Stug. We've got to hit those guns back there. But it's not going to be easy. Boom! Oh my gosh! Look at how Krause died. Just exploded. I think the driver went flying out of the top of the tank. I'm actually going to keep this guy here. I don't even want to move forward with our armor. And let's just send the infantry forward. We'll have our infantry deal with this situation. Feuer, Männer. Some of our guys are firing their Kar 98s over there at the left side of the woods, if you guys see that, sort of to the west. But what we really want them to do is attack into the woods, where I think the AT guns are going to be on the other side. It's easier said than done, though. These guys already have the orders to quick move, so they are just basically pushing forward as fast as possible, irregardless of how dangerous that is. And that's what we want. We want to get these guys really close, and then we'll do a charge. Keep up that fire. Got one machine gunner right here, man. Actually, that's a PPSH. Okay, I'm going to order them to attack. Boom. Come on, keeps that PPSH on the ready. Just lost a commander, not surprising. Moving on this position is going to be dangerous. Very dangerous. So the guys are actually moving and firing. I like this. I don't know if this is an update, but usually in Graviteam, the units are either moving or firing. The fact that they're moving while firing is really great. I mean, that shows some tactical prowess here, and that's exactly what you want to do. You don't just want to move or just fire. You kind of want to keep on pushing forward as you're firing, and that's exactly what our guys are doing right now. That's going to assist them in maybe taking this position. Nice. So we got some artillery rounds coming in, maybe some mortars that were firing in the direction of the enemy. Because I do see some bombs exploding on the tree line. Nice. Keep it up, boys. Oh, man. Our artillery's absolutely hitting their positions. Keep it up, boys. Nice. Beautiful. Glory to Deutschland. We must win. They're asking for a ceasefire. No way. Absolutely no way. You crazy? Nice. Keep that up. Look at that artillery, guys. That is just pulverizing the enemy. As if we haven't already done enough damage to them. I'm going to let that artillery drop as much as it wants. Of course, in the meantime, we will try to move our guys up to the woods. We don't want to get too close because right now it's being hit. But that's really our main goal. Get in these woods and start firing at the other AT gun positions. Nice. Oh, tremendous. Get him, boys. Get him. That is one lucky Russian, I must say. Two massive explosions next to him. He just went down, and now he's not so lucky. Oh, no, he's really unlucky now. Wow, guys. I don't know what kind of millimeter we're using there to drop that arty, but it has got to be something massive. I mean, you can just see those shockwaves. It is really deadly. Moving our guys in here is dangerous. As you can see, some of the bombs are starting to explode really close to us. So I'm starting to consider the possibility that we should just retreat and let our artillery do the work. Keep it up, keep it up. Keep on firing, guys. Olha, cara, o sangue tô fundado de volta, tá bem, meu amigo? Alright, guys. Yeah, those phone calls are frustrating, but what can I do? Okay, here we go. Nice. Look at that. Tremendous, absolutely tremendous amount of machine gun fire here. And no, I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm not stopping. We've already got guys firing mortars here. The mortar fire is consistent, man. That thing is running hot for sure. That is a hot mortar. He kept consistent fire on the enemy there. There's no way we're going to accept a ceasefire. Not while we can still take out all these commanders. When you guys see those flagged units, those are basically enemy command units. So wiping out their command structure would greatly help us. Oh, they're absolutely retreating, guys. Look at that. We are starting to spot some leader units back there. We're going to keep the fire up, man. I have never seen this many tracer rounds. Never. And it ain't going to stop. At this point, I highly recommend that they just surrender. All right, let's go ahead and get a camera view here on this tank. We haven't done that for quite a long part of the battle, so I'm going to go ahead and move him this way. See if he can't assist. Now, again, Stugs can be used against infantry units, but they're primarily used as tank destroyers. I think it has a machine gun on. I'm pretty sure it does. But it kind of just faces in this general arc right here that I'm pointing to. So anything that the Stug can basically see out of the front. Stop right here. Fire. Stop, I say. He sort of listens, but then he's like, no, I'm going to do my own thing. That's okay. I think he's just trying to maybe locate some more enemies, sort of do an impromptu scouting mission. And another thing is probably driving past the enemy with armored vehicles or tanks at close proximity is going to suggest that they should probably surrender. So maybe that's what he's also trying here. I'm going to send him to the left, or to the west, I guess is more appropriate. But he's doing a full 180. There we go. Now he decides to follow my orders. Oh boy. Looks like we might have just taken an AT grenade up the rear, but I'm not 100% on that. Nonetheless, we are still keeping the enemy greatly under fire. Look at this. Oh boy, we got some major combat going on here. Actual close combat going on. Our commandant is even using a PPSH. That's how serious things have gotten right here. Get him. Come on, man. What are you waiting for? Get him. They're right there. There we go. Ho, 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 ho. Pretty brutal. And I think the Stug's going to drive over one of them at least. Yep. That's what you get. Driven over by a Stug and slowly killed afterwards. Artillery hitting, I mean, just devastating. Absolutely devastating. I'm kind of shocked that they haven't retreated yet. And that leads me to believe they've got a whole nother force over here somewhere. Wow. What is left? That's what I want to know. So I guess we have to move to the crossroads. We'll go ahead and push the crossroads. And hopefully capture that location. It's really shocking to me that the enemy withstood that and is still in the fight. If we just take a look at the battlefield, just a remote view of the battlefield, like kind of going over here, you can see all of the enemies that were killed. I think we actually have, in comparison, very few casualties. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen a single dead soldier yet on the German side. That one's alive. He's fine. Ludwig is fine. Gustav is fine. Ivan, not so good. But yeah, I'm looking to see if we can spot any dead Germans. I don't see a single one so far. Now, there's definitely dead Germans on the field. That's 100% the case, but I just don't know where they are. Oh boy. Enemies firing some artillery. I hear a lot of flares popping, but I'm not seeing any enemies. Oh, wait a minute. We just had a vehicle lost. If that's a tank, no, it's just a mortar, but they could have units over here that we're not seeing yet. Take a few of these guys, just a few of them, and go this way. But most of our men, as you can see, are already heading into the woods for the final offensive. Wink, wink. All right, guys, looks like we made enemy contact on that final offensive, and this is pretty bad because we are facing enemy armored vehicles. I'm not sure if we have any tanks left. We might have some AT guns, but I don't know if I'd bet on it. There we go. That looked like an AT gunshot. What do you guys think? Definitely looked like a recoilless rifle shot. We'll watch it for a sec. If we can take out these vehicles, great. If not, we will accept the ceasefire, because I don't want to lose a bunch of units just to take out a few armored vehicles. There we go. Come on. We're firing mortars on them, and that might be enough to take these guys out, believe it or not. I have to say, I wouldn't feel very safe inside one of these things, but I'm not a Soviet soldier. Okay, yeah, no, we definitely have the ability. Now it's a question of trajectory and whether we can actually get the hit. But in the meantime, they might manage to kill quite a lot of our units just for us taking those vehicles out. I think we got one of them. Yes, we did. Let's get a closer look. Oh, he is dead. Completely finished. Yeah, we'll keep moving. I wonder what round ultimately got him, and for those of you guys that like to find that information out, at the end of every match in Mius Front or Graviteam Tactics, you can actually click the trajectory button and you'll find out exactly what round killed him, how it killed him. Really cool stuff. Unfortunately, they don't do that for infantry. That would be amazing, but they do it for vehicles. And look, they've got more, man. They've got tanks over there, as a matter of fact. Yeah, we might want to go ahead and accept that ceasefire, as a matter of fact. I'm still going to try to take out that one armored vehicle. But again, we have such a difference in casualties on this fight. I think we want to keep that difference, don't you? More enemy contact. Yeah, that's going to be back here. That was a close shot. We just have to keep the faith, because that was very close. Boom, another close shot. Not close enough, though. Reload, boys. Come on, guys. You can do this. All right, that was on target, but not enough to kill him. So the mortars are not going to kill this guy. Well, they might eventually kill the gunner. Nice direct hit. Come on, direct hit, man. Man, he's pretty well protected in that damn thing. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and accept their ceasefire offer. Because, again, we're just going to lose a bunch of boys here charging across this field to essentially take out one vehicle. It's not worth it. We're taking the tactical option here, actually. We can always come back and attack the rest, and I think we've done a number on the enemy, and hopefully we'll get a victory. Although, as many of you know, if you've seen Graviteam Tactics before, often the conclusion of the battle is not what you expect, depending on any number of different factors. That's a draw. As you can see, should have been a victory, but we did get a draw. Guys, this is a massive fight. So, on our side, we had 66 casualties, 39 killed, 27 heavily wounded, 51 wounded. Essentially, they get to a medical station, and they'll be back on the front in a week. As for the Soviets, 57 killed, 98 heavily wounded, and of course, 1 wounded. I'm actually surprised not more were killed, but that's a pretty good number. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. We also took some land, and things are going good for us. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment down below, definitely add us on the Twitch channel, and subscribe to our channel. We do strategy games almost exclusively, and it's pretty hard to find channels like that these days. So become part of the family and join up. See you on the next one, friends.